I'm Kyle Lamb. I'm a retired Special Operations Sergeant Major. I'm also the founder and president of Viking Tactics. Today we're here to talk a little bit about Leupold's DeltaPoint Pro. There's a lot of great features that Leupold integrated into the DeltaPoint Pro. First of all, they took a lot of feedback from the Special Operations community as well as citizens that shoot a lot of red dot sights on their pistols. So first of all, they put click adjustments for your elevation and windage. Not only are they click 1 MOA adjustments, but you can do that either with the base of a cartridge or with a flathead screwdriver. You don't have to have a special locking tool or locking nut to be able to loosen that and then make the adjustment. Just simply click and you're good to go. Leupold has also integrated a rear sight. This is an accessory that's sold separately, but what it allows you to do is co-witness your iron sights with your red dot. So why is this important? Some of the obscure shooting positions that you may get in under a vehicle, strong or support hand only, around barricades, it allows you to quickly reference your iron sights and the dot. It also helps if for some reason your battery goes dead, you still have iron sights that you can engage that target. Next up is the on-off switch. The on-off switch is a simple reach in and push the rubber-coated button, the sight turns on. You want to shut it off, you hold it for 5 to 6 seconds and the sight will go off. If you want to adjust the intensity from super bright, you can keep pushing. As you click through those adjustments, it'll get to the top setting and flash, showing you that it's the highest setting. If you want to go to the lowest setting, just continue to press and you'll see the sight get dimmer. It also has either a round dot or you can get the Delta triangle. I like the round dot personally because I can dial up the intensity to see it up close, and if I want to take very accurate shots, I can always dial it down to have a very fine aiming point. One other feature that is extremely important, and I can't believe we lived without it before, was the ability to change the battery without taking the sight off of your slide. Once we get these sights adjusted, why would we want to remove the sight to change the batteries? With the DeltaPoint Pro, you simply pull the release. It has a spring-loaded and magnetized cap that pops up, exposing the CR2032, which is your average watch battery. To replace that, you simply push it back in, close the cap, click the lock back into place, and you're good to go. I'll tell you what, Leupold's put a lot of thought into designing the DeltaPoint Pro. Leupold has integrated a lot of great features, but I'll tell you what, let's head to the range and see how it really works. We talked a little bit about the features of the DeltaPoint Pro, but now we're out at the Brownells range and I wanted to talk a little bit about durability. The DeltaPoint Pro has never let me down. I've had this bad boy on my weapons for the last 2 to 3 years, and while I've ran around with it on my AR, throwing that gun in my truck, throwing it side-by-side, and then even better yet, taking it to classes where students can beat up my pistol with the DeltaPoint Pro or my rifle, it's come through with flying colors. A couple reasons for that is, first of all, this housing is all aluminum, and then to top that off, there's a spring steel guard that's put over the top. It also has scratch-resistant glass, so I'm telling you, this thing is bad to the bone. The other thing I like about it is, even if I'm cycling this weapon against a barricade, a truck tire, or even on my pants leg or a holster, it doesn't matter. I feel totally confident in the strength and durability of this product. One of the things I really like about the DeltaPoint Pro is the versatility. As you can see, I've got it mounted on an AR platform here. What I like about that is it opens up my battlefield of view. Battlefield of view is something I kind of came up with on my own because everybody talked about field of view, and that's when you look through the scope. Battlefield of view is looking around the scope, and you can't beat it with the DeltaPoint Pro. Another great feature is it works on an AR, it works on a pistol, it works on a crossbow. It works on pretty much anything that you might have out there. Shotgun hunters, this is the perfect sight for you to dial in your turkey loads. It's extremely versatile when it comes to that. The other thing I like about it is the lack of parallax. I can move that dot around inside of the screen, no worries. No matter where my head position is at, I can still engage the target and I can do it really quickly. Speaking of that, I can keep both eyes open. This gives me good peripheral vision. I can drive that sight to the target, and if we have both eyes open, it's just going to make us faster. It has a very fine dot. If I want to shoot distance with my pistol, it allows me to do that. All right, that's the DeltaPoint Pro. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun to shoot. With the DeltaPoint Pro, Huge field of view. It allows me to lead with my eyes, drive that gun quickly to my target. I have an extremely large, bright dot when I turn it up, and I've got very refined aiming when I turn it down. I'll tell you what, you want to shoot fast, this is the right sight to have on your pistol. With the DeltaPoint Pro, having the ability to co-witness your iron sights with your red dot is invaluable. Shooting in positions like this, right hand, left eye, under a vehicle, under a barricade, it's awesome. Co-witnessed iron sights, you can simply drive your front sight to the target, your red dot becomes visible, and you take your shots. Well, as you can see, the DeltaPoint Pro is very accurate. Gives you the ability to dial up or dial down. I'm shooting out to 50 yards with the pistol, and I'll tell you what, it's not me, it's the DeltaPoint Pro that gives me that capability. This thing is awesome. It's almost like you can't miss. If you're looking for the most rugged, reliable, and versatile mini red dot sight on the market, the Leupold Delta Point Pro is the one for you. And if Leupold's warranty wasn't enough for you, Brownells also has a 100% satisfaction guarantee.